Hey guys, it's me, Stay for Life, back with another video. This time it's a stream. Me and Dev, which is at Poke Infinity trading cards.
Yeah, I have it on the phone here.
And whatever he's saying on his channel is going for both of us.
Anyways, guys, we are going to be answering some questions.
We're going to be answering questions. I am personally going to say what I think about Hollow. Everything's good, by the way. All right. So I have a script written down on my tablet. I'm going to start reading that. Let's go.
I have our script, and let's get
All right. Hollow conspiracy theory. I think Hollow is partnering with the song Social Path because of the song lyrics. And Social Path are, gave up my youth for my future so I could rise up stronger. And then the lyrics in Hollow are, I feel so hollow, 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 because they gave up their youth so they could have their future. So in Hollow, at the end, Hyunjin reaches for the sun, thinking it's an orb of light, but ends up falling. And Hyunjin, in the middle of the video, thinks a piece of glass is one of the orbs, but ends up getting cut. He also gets tangled in a parachute, in the strings of the parachute. I'm going to point out a few things about the music video now.
Alright, guys, I have one question before we get to the questions already.
I am not even at the questions yet.
Anyways, so I have one big question.
Yes?
How does Hyunjin get the orb in the end?
Hyunjin does not get the orb in the end. If you actually watch the video, Dev.
Sorry. I forgot. I forgot to watch the video.
I watched the video 8 times to write the script.
Me too. Yeah, I forgot it.
Alright, I'm going to point out a few little things now. Bang Chan is the only one that has contrast clothing on. A black shirt with a white blazer. Minho finds his light in hand because he pulled the orb out of Han's chest. And everyone is trying to find light in other places and taking light away from other things. Normally, Japanese songs only have Japanese subtitles, but the song Hollow has Korean and English subtitles too. Bang Chan wrote the lyrics for Hollow, so I don't know what I'm thinking about that, but yeah. In the beginning of Hollow, Felix and other members have strings attached to them as if they were puppets. You could see them 33 seconds into the vid. And throughout the video, the strings appear. They also run through the hallway of awards they have. The awards bring momentary joy, but fade after the moment is over. When the camera pans to Chan, but even when they change formation, the camera stays on Chan. The flowers on the suits also get darker throughout the video. At the end, they wander aimlessly around the setting. Also, in the end, they run into a light behind the curtains, but Felix doesn't because he found light beyond the stage. Jeonjin also cries at the end. As he's looking up, a tear fell down his eye. So I think the message is that you can't find but momentarily joy in physical things. And what you really need is love. Not awards, but someone who really loves you. All right. You ready to get into the questions, Dev?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 1. What do you think the song is about?
I honestly think it's about every member's personality.
Personality?
And
man, that is not what I was thinking at all.
I see kind of greediness.
So, I mean, greediness could. I mean, but
taking the light from everywhere.
Well, yeah, but what I see is that they feel hollow because they hold on. They feel hollow because they gave up their youth to get where they are now. So they try to find light in other things and people so they could find joy. All right, you ready for the second question? Dev,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on the song?
One word. Good.
Good? All right.
One word. Oh.
His one word is good. My thoughts on the song were it has emotional depth, which contrasts to multiple things actually. I don't know how to put this in a sentence. Like I lost my train of thought. Never mind. All right. My thoughts on the song are it's good, but it also carries hints of sorrow. It does have an upbeat like energy tone, but the lyrics carry much sorrow in them. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. Do you relate to the song? If you do, how so? Dev,
Yes.
do you relate to the song? If you do, how so?
Not really.
You don't really relate to the song.
Not really.
All right. Is that your only answer?
Yeah.
All right. I could relate to the song because I'm giving up my youth for my career in hockey. And I'm trying to make the best of life because I don't want to feel hollow when I grow up. I want to feel like I actually made it somewhere in life. Not just hollow. Div?
Yeah.
All right. Next question. What do you think the message of the song is?
Let me check the first.
What?
Let me check the.
He has to check his notes. Hold on. We wrote a script for this.
Yeah.
It took me an hour to write my script.
Took me.
It took him like 15 minutes to write his script. Because I have the main script, so I wrote it. It took me a long time to write it.
Don't tell me how long. Please tell me I can find it.
This man, I swear. I'm taking my hoodie off.
Do you want to
What?
I think the best is confronting the void, describing personal freedom.
Compressing the emotional void for what?
Confronting the emotional void and then striving for personal freedom.
So you think the message of the song is confronting the personal void and striving for personal freedom?
The emotional void.
Emotional freedom. Okay. That's
Emotional freedom.
That's good. That's a good message. All right. So I think the message is I'm gonna say this again. You can't find but only momentary joy momentarily joy in physical things, and what you really need is love. Not awards, but someone who actually loves you. Not just like physical things,
Hey, Kai.
but you need mental love.
Hey, Kai, do you think you should check your phone for the stuff?
Yeah. I have to check my phone. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So, all right, next question is, do you know someone who can relate to this song?
Yes.
Who?
Kai.
Yes, I do. Yes, you know me. Deb, you know me. I should have said that one first. Do you feel an emotional connection to the song as if you wrote it?
No.
No. Okay, valid. I do. I understand where the song is coming from because
You wasn't saying everything in Straykids.
yeah, I do, Dev. Yeah, because they send messages through their music, and somehow I relate to them. All right. What is your conspiracy about the song in MV?
What do you mean?
Conspiracy, like, um, why did they write it?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? Oh, I know. I think I know. All right. So my conspiracy about is why they wrote their song. Hollow is like during trainee days they because some of them started training at a young age, like Bang Chan. He started, I think, training at 13. So he was in the like company for a long time. So he gave up his youth so he could have his future now. And that could have made him feel hollow. And also because of the hate he gets. As stays, we should protect them, not hate them.
Just like how people were the Bang Chan. We stuck up for him.
Yeah. I post videos on my channel that are specifically about the members, like hoping they see the video and cheer up a bit. All right, let's move on to the next question. Do you like the song?
I feel like this relates to my one word earlier. Good.
His one word is good. I love the song personally because I could just like really relate to it. All right, ninth question. Why do you think the main focus is Bang Chan? Why do you think the main visual is Bang Chan?
Honestly,
You don't know? I think it's because he wrote the song and he was referring to his trainee days. So that's why I think the camera was on him. Even when they changed formations. Alright. Last question. Do you think what?
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, so do I. Alright, tell me when you're ready for the next one.
Wild children.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to bring that up during the live, Dev.
Whatever. Well, I'm not lying. No,
I'm not lying.
it's gonna be randomly uploaded.
Alright. Do you think the orb Minho pulls out of Han's chest is a way of telling Minho finds his light in Han? Yes?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it is.
That's because it's a random song.
Devin, I do not ship here!
That's why it's called a random song.
Dev, I do not ship. Alright. I think yes. Minho finds his light in Han because they're very close friends, almost like brothers. Yeah, that's the end of the questions. It's the end of my script. If I have to do a redo on this, I will take this live down and redo it in a video form instead of a live.
Alright, guys, I'm back.
Alright, Dev's back. Alright, do you want to continue this live without a script? Or do you want to log off?
I feel like we can end this because if we continue, this will go on for hours.
Yeah, but honestly, I have nothing to do, so I'm kind of bored.
Okay. Yeah, this is Pokey Infinity, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is Stay for Life. See you in the next live and vid. Bye.